The Mary Jane stripper shoe is gaining fast popularity among exotic dancers and pop culture icons. So even though it is technically a patent leather stripper shoe, its unique design has prompted me to give this shoe its own category in the halls of pole dance history. We've discussed the 6 types of stripper shoes in our previous videos, along with going into depth about clear stripper shoes and patent leather stripper shoes. And so today we're going to talk about the 5 ins and outs of Mary Jane stripper shoes and how you can best wear them. That includes size, design, heel height, and support for your foot with orthotics. I'm Jennifer McCumber, author of Freedom 5, feature columnist for ED Publications, and I'm leading the movement for exotic dancer education all over the world. The American history term Mary Jane refers to a closed-toe, low-cut shoe with 1 or more straps across the instep, as you will see pictured. These are classic schoolgirl uniform shoes traditionally worn with pantyhose or socks, and a dress or a skirt and blouse. Today's more stylish Mary Jane shoes tend to be in platform style shoes with chunky heels and thick straps. Many times the wearers will accent the look with knee-high knit socks in a dark pattern, hosiery, and a plaid skirt to top it off. For our purposes, when referring to Mary Jane stripper shoes, we're talking about a high heel shoe that mimics the instep and platform design of the original Mary Jane shoe, but with an extra high heel and high platform, as you will see pictured. The 5 things to look for in patent pole dance shoes are the same 5 things we discussed in the clear shoes video, but are applied differently to our Mary Jane shoes. Number 1, the size and width. Number 2, the strap design. Number 3, the toe cut design. Number 4, the heel height in relation to the platform. And number 5, orthotics or arch supports. So let's dive into number 1, size and width. Patent stripper shoes, including Mary Jane's, don't expand in size as much as clear stripper shoes do after you've been wearing them for a while. I found that the patent shoes run a little narrower than the clear shoes do in general, but that may not be the case 100% of the time. The patent leather material is more sturdy than the clear shoes, however. Additionally, with Mary Jane stripper shoes, they are closed toes, so you may have to play with the size a little bit. Number 2. The straps in Mary Jane's are lower on the foot than other styles of shoes. They rest at the instep of your foot rather than around the ankle. Number 3, the toe cut design is still important even though these shoes are closed toe. Depending on if your feet are narrower or wider, you will have to find either a more boxy shaped cut for a wider foot or a more rounded cut to secure a narrower foot. These are all things you can look for. And number 4, the heel height and the platform height are important. A 6-inch heel is oftentimes better than wearing a 4-inch heel because the platform height of the front of the shoe is generally higher on a 6-inch than a 4-inch from my own experience. So it puts less stress on your feet, ankles, knees, and back. The ratio of inches from where the ball of your foot sits to where your heel sits is an important factor to consider for your health long term so that you can dance for more years. And number 5, I always modified my heels by super gluing an arch support in them. You may not need this for yourself, but if you have sore feet a lot after you work, you may want to look into this. What happens is when you're on your feet for a long time, and say this is your arch, you stress the muscles as they start to collapse a little bit, and that causes stress and pain in your foot. If you have an arch support, something underneath, to wear while you're working, it can help give you the support that you need to prevent you from overstressing or overusing the muscles in your feet. If you have healthy feet and you're putting an average load on them, you may not need this at all. But in high heels, in addition to dancing all night, you might need a little help. You'll have to play with this and see what works for you. If the orthotics cause your feet to be more sore or painful, just give them a break. Or you can gradually increase wearing them and see how you do. Simple stretching or massages before and after your shift could also take care of any soreness as well. Now, your feedback is very important to us. Please comment on the blog below with any questions or concerns that you have. Strippers from around the world are bound to chime in on the discussion. And of course, you can always find more videos, education, and training on our following social media sites. YouTube at Freedom 5 Online, Facebook at Freedom 5 for Exotic Dancers, and Twitter at Freedom 5 Strip. This is Jennifer McCumber here, wishing you the best of success.